Guys, back Pillow King back here with another deck profile. Top in the Ancient Guardians case tournament, we have who?
We have Aaron Valier, Mr. Pillow King himself here.
Alright, what were we playing today?
We were playing Invoked Shaddoll Dog. That deck was actually fucking nuts. It outperformed. I literally never played the deck until today. I tested like a couple hands yesterday, but I was actually going to end up playing Invoked Eldritch Dog, but Willie and Hunter, thank you guys, convinced me not to do it. The deck outperformed itself. I had so much fun, and I'm going to be playing it a lot more in the future. But yeah, deck performed super well. There's a couple of things I want to change about, like the ratios. But yeah, let's just go and get to the profile.
Alrighty.
So obviously we're playing 30 copies of Alistair. We all know what that does. 2 Wendy. We're playing, apparently only, there you go. 2 Squamata, 1 Hedgehog, 1 Aerial, 1 Beast, and 1 Dragon, and one of the new one. She's actually really good. So when you when you have the Magical Meltdown up on the board, summoning Apiclone, whatever it is, becomes so broken because they can't respond to it. So it effectively deals with a lot of cards. So say you like Doll Fusion, send these two. You can negate 2 face-up cards with Apiclone and this, and then pop a set. So you can potentially hit the Sanguine, and they might not even be able to resolve Conquistador and Haquero, and this, obviously just generic background removal. I think I want to play more dolls in the future because I found myself running out a lot. Maybe like Falco for recursion, I'm just not sure yet, but definitely
I wanted to ask, what is that the reason for only 1 dragon? Is because you only had one, or what?
No.
Okay. Did you miss the second dragon?
Yes, most definitely.
I see.
I really missed the second dragon, so that's probably what it's going to be as well. Because I'm going to fuck around with the ratios a bit. The deck goes amazing going first or second. Winda is just so strong, but I only won 1 game because of Winda today, so it doesn't even matter.
I wonder who that was against.
Yeah, and it was against this guy.
Indeed.
And he still beat me.
Indeed.
That's it for the Shaddoll monsters and the Alistair. So we're playing 2 Ash, 2 Lancia, 2 Nibiru. This card's garbage. I hate it. Never resolved it. I resolved Ash once today. That was my entire hand trap lineup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you activate Lancia multiple times today or no?
I have not activated Lancia single
So
time
hand
today.
traps didn't really do anything for you today?
Nope, we broke every board in their mother.
Very interesting, okay.
Yeah. And for the rest of the monsters, we're just playing 2 Ecclesia, 1 Flare. This felt really good, but I didn't have a lot of targets. Like after searching the Flare and the 1 punishment I play, I just ran out of targets in a deer. The only thing it was really good for was getting an Apiclone in the grave, so I can get like a Schism or a Doll Fusion for next turn. But this felt really good in terms of it. They kind of underperformed, but Nadir Servant overperformed, but these guys just really didn't do shit.
Would you feel like you play more targets with Ecclesia in the future? Like more punishments or what?
Probably another punishment, but
okay.
I wanted to make sure I always had a post-punishment play, which is the only thing I was actually worried about with the deck.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it for the monsters. Then for the spells, pretty standard. 3 Meltdown, 3 Doll Fusion, and 3 Super Poly. This card was MVP. Sending it off Anaconda was always fucking good.
Did you make your opponent's monster at dark?
Yeah, with Anaconda.
Yes.
Some like Starving Venom just killed everybody today. It was so good.
That's good.
And then 3 Nadir Servant. This card was always good when I activated it, except for that one time. And then 2 Invocation. That's pretty standard. And 1 Doll Fusion. Some people don't like to play it, Willie. But this card is really good. It lets you kill your opponent also, so another way to make wind on your opponent's turn, which does come up a lot. But just really another way to kill your opponent just helps, and more fusion spells is always what this deck needed. And for the last spell, we're playing Terraforming, obviously. And then for 3 spells, playing...
Spells, yes, spells.
3 traps, playing 1 Schism, 1 Punishment, and 1 Resh.
Did you like Resh today?
No.
Okay. Would you cut it in the future?
Most definitely leaving right after this video.
I see. Okay.
Probably for another dragon. Like this card, I only really used it once today. When I did, it just didn't do anything, like at all. I had it set, I reborn to window once, it still got killed, it didn't matter.
I see.
You never really, everyone was always dead before I could even like do the loop and shit, but yeah. And that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, I'm playing 2 Winda. This is the better looking one, but the rarity is nicer. 2 of, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this name, but this
Al
card,
Capone.
Yeah, that. This card is MVP every time. Negates the effects permanently, searching literally any Shaddoll card you want. It's just way too good. And then 2 Construct as well. She's my bitch. I love her. And that's it for the Shaddoll extract monsters. Playing 2 Macabre, 1 Argodius, and that's it for the Invo package. And then for the miscellaneous one, Starving Venom, Natis for punishment, and Nadir. In Titaniclad, this card did nothing, ever. 9 times out of 10 I found myself sending this one instead because it searches like Schism, El Shaddoll, anything I wanted. So I would rather always send this. I'm definitely cutting the Ash Lind probably for like a Raijin or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but most definitely gonna cut that card. And then lastly, it's our 3 Link monsters. One of the Magistus Link, 1 Gravity Controller, and 1 of the Predapin Link. This is my favorite card today. He put in so much work.
Okay.
Super polling their board is way good. And then we have the best card. It's me and Ziggy. Nuts.
So I have a question. Did you miss playing Secure Gardener and the Salamangre Almirage today with Purgatrio or no?
No, not at all. It never came up.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
The Shaddoll package, like, you just get so much value with the Shaddoll package. So you never really needed it. It's nice to have, but I'd rather play other utility cards.
Okay.
But yeah, like that's why I was also able to play the Starving Venom, stuff like that, because I had the extra room. Maining Super Poly was such a good idea. And thank you guys for convincing me to play it.
Got you, Aaron.
Okay.
Alright, for the side deck?
This side deck was really janky. Don't ever listen to me on the side. So I played 1 Nibiru. I hate this card that's coming out of my side deck. We're playing 3 Joel and Lockbird as well. I actually did decide this in once, and it worked for 1 turn, but they just killed me the next turn. So it didn't really matter. That was in top 8. Unfortunately, I lost to the mirror match because he was sackier than me. And then we're playing Kaijus because we don't like scary monsters, and Dragoon's not an easy card to out. This also killed the Golden Lord, which is another reason why. And giving them like a lighter dark really helped with Super Poly as well. And we're playing 2 Slumber with it as well. And then for backrow removal, we're playing 2 Cosmic and a Feather Duster, and then 2 Pointer because we really like ripping Prankatops out of Hunter's hand. Specifically.
Oh, wow. No way. Crazy.
Most of the time I found myself going second as well. The only decks that I really would go first against are like Dragon Link and stuff like that. I didn't see any of that today, thankfully. But I did play a lot of my worst matchups, like a lot more control decks and stuff like that, which is why I was having really grindy games today, which is another reason why I want to put the extra Shaddoll cards in, because I was noticing when I grind, it's like I just run out of resources quickly with this deck. You know, Shaddoll fusioning from the deck is just so strong, but you use up everything really quickly. With Wendy bringing out more, Skomata.
You played on stream today, right?
Yeah, I was on stream.
Okay, what round was that?
That was round 3?
3? What was the matchup against that?
Oh, that was against Eldritch Zombie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was it was a really fun match. I 2-0'd him, thankfully. It was still rough because same thing, it was like I'm playing against a deck that okay. One thing I like, this deck was actually super crazy. It's the Magical Meltdown is so nuts. This card is like your favorite, is just your best friend, because sure, any fusion spell becomes like he kept getting Battle Rock on the board. So whenever he would summon Battle Rock, I just summon this, or I would send Genius, and Battle Rock is now useless. Like now all he has the like the fucking, what is it called? The Eldritch plays. And even then I still popped either the Sanguine, which actually ended up happening on stream. I popped the Sanguine and he wasn't able to stay alive, so I ended up killing him that turn. Yeah.
What were your other matchups today?
So it was Altergeist, Dino. Only one I lost to before on Swiss was Adamancipator because he's a cuck and draws the Saintly Saki and always hits Tackle Crusader for my window.
It's called being the best, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I played against Eldritch twice, but one was Zoo Eldritch and one was a regular Eldritch. I played the Mirror, and then I played, what was the last one? I don't remember the last one, I'm not going to lie to you. It's been a long day. But deck felt really smooth until I went against Hunter. But every other time, like, I was just fusion summoning so much, just dodging all these scary cards just felt so good. Like El Shaddoll just felt amazing. I don't think I'll bump it up, but I really would like to because it's like a brick. So it's like, I'm already playing.
It's good in specific scenarios.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm already playing like all these different fusion spells. It's like I don't think I want to put in more.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's the profile.
Did you want to do any shoutouts, Aaron?
Shout out to Hunter and Willie. They helped me build this deck, helped me understand it a little bit more. And shout out to Kenny as well. He basically loaned me 2/3 of the deck. And shout out to Chris especially because he yells at me about Shaddolls, and I also got his Shaddoll stuff this morning.
Heck W. Alrighty guys, that's the profile. Thank you for tuning into the channel. You have an amazing day. Have a good night.